Hello there and welcome to a special edition of Daily Dose of Fitness. I am going to take you through a few exercises if you have bad knees. So I have bad knees. In fact, a year and a half ago I had a total knee replacement on my right knee, and so I know what it was like to go through there. I think it's important that I specify that I'm not a physical therapist. I am a certified personal trainer, but I'm not trying to give therapy advice. I'm just giving you some exercises that might help to allow you to stay strong either while you're getting ready for a knee replacement or you're struggling with knee pain. So kind of what I would call like prehab exercises that I did before I had surgery, and the same exercises can be used when you're recovering from any type of knee surgery. And I've included, this is going to be a series of 12 exercises, and I'm including these 12 exercises because I think it's important when you're either you think you might be needing surgery in the future, or you're just trying to get in a little bit of conditioning and you do have bad knees or hips, that you also work to keep your upper body strong too, because when I had a surgery, I needed to get down on the ground and I needed to get myself back up on the ground. And when I was out of commission on one leg, it was just helpful to have upper body strength. So I think it's important to do a little bit of everything. So I'm gonna alternate my leg exercises with an upper body exercise. And so really this can be a total body gentle workout. I'm just gonna use a little bit of equipment, but not much, just some weights. And so let's just get started. The first exercise is just going to be a chair squat. So I have a chair behind me, just one of my dining room chairs, and I am going to just sit down in this chair. So when you sit down, when you do any kind of squat, including sitting, you always want to hip hinge first. Okay, that just means putting that butt back, bending at the hips, and then we're going to bend the knees, weight on the heels. So I'm going to do that same thing in the chair, bend at the hips, sit down in the chair, and then stand up without using your hands. Again, hip hinge, sit down, and stand up. All of these exercises, I think you can work to do all of these exercises except two. You can, I think 8 to 15 reps is a good place to be. You can kind of vary that depending on where you're at. But this first one, just hip hinge, sit down, and stand up, okay? That's the first exercise. And then I'm gonna take it into a bicep curl. So both feet on the ground, palms are facing out here, my weights are down by my side. I'm just gonna bring the weights up and lower them down slowly. Notice that the only thing that's moving is my arms. I'm not swinging my body, just arms up and down. If you find that you're really having to swing the body to get the arms up and down, you are doing too much weight. So you want to be able to go slow and controlled up and down. All right, then the next exercise, I'm going to go back to legs now. I'm going to be alternating legs and upper body, is called a fire hydrant. This is super important for hip strength, which was really important after I had my knee replacement for getting a normal gait or normal walk back. So you put this band, and you can use elastic bands. If you're just starting, you might not even need a band, but you can get these bands. This one it's a Vergali, V-E-R-G-A-L-I. I got it off of Amazon. I got a set of 5 for under $20. So these are cloth bands, which I really like. They have a little silicone or in the back that sort of grips your legs a little bit, but unlike the elastic bands, they don't like pinch and roll. You know, sometimes those elastic bands will kind of roll down your leg. These kind of stay in place, so I really like them. These are going to work on like glute. This exercise is going to work on that glute and that hip strength to help you walk normally. So you're just going to hip hinge, bend at the hips, bend those knees down a little bit. The back is going to stay straight, and you're just going to work to lift one leg up. Again, go for 8 to 15. Once you get done with that side, you're going to take it to the other side. Okay? So that is called a fire hydrant. Then we're gonna go into a tricep kick. Again, I got my dumbbells back again. I'm gonna turn to the side. I think you'll be able to see me a little bit better this way. Again, hip hinge, bend the knees, get down in that little squat position, get the arms up so that almost the elbow to the shoulder to elbow is kind of parallel to the ground, and then just kick the lower part of the arm back. The shoulders don't move, just the lower arm. Kick it back. Again, somewhere between 8 and 15 reps. Once you get to 15 reps and it's super easy, you can go up and wait and then drop the reps back down again, okay? Then next is gonna be a calf raise. So you can do this with or without weights, and you're just gonna stand, feet about shoulder width apart, weights right down by your side here, and just go up on your toes. Toes and down, up and down. Now this is one of the exercises that I think you can maybe do more than 15 reps. So I have between 20 and 40 reps on here. If 8 to 15 is where you're at, that's totally fine as well. So that'll be the next one. Then we're gonna go into a reverse fly. So for that one, you have the weights right down in front here, and the back is straight, you're bent over at the waist, and you're just gonna lift the arms up, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Squeeze the shoulder blades together nice and slow. Now, if you find that every time you bring the arms up, your whole body comes up too, you may have too much weight. You just want those arms to move. So just the arms, the body doesn't come up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together when you come up. So that's the next one. Then we're gonna go into a step up. And this is really not the best step up here. I have it for just to show you, but I think you're better off to do this on an actual stair if you haven't. And this is might be a little bit high for some people. So even just going out to where you have a curb or just a little bit of a ledge and being able to step off that is totally fine. I don't like this one. I wouldn't recommend a step stool like this because it is very narrow and I wouldn't want someone to misstep on it and then tip it over. So I'm gonna be careful when I go up on here, and like I said, I do not recommend this particular type of step for this exercise. If and when I do these, I have a stair right outside of this room and I just do them on the stairs. But I'm gonna do it here just to show you. So what I want you to do is step up with the right foot and the left foot comes up. Step down with the right foot and the left foot comes down. Up with the right, down leading with the right. Up with the right, down leading with the right. And I want you to stay on that one leg for 8 to 15 reps. Now, if and when that gets easy, you can just add some weight. So you can put weights in your hands, just hold them right down at your side here, and just step up, step down with the weight. Once you get to 8 to 15, you switch sides, okay? You switch sides, go into the other side. So one side, and then the other side. All right, next one is a shoulder press. So we're up here, and we're just gonna press the weights up. Press, 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 press. Okay, what you don't wanna do is have those shoulders all the way up in your ears. Okay, if you're pressing and you're having to push so hard, you have too much weight. So either drop the weights or use lighter weights, but make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. When you tense up and bring those shoulders up, you put the stress into your neck. So you want to really make sure that you're relaxed on that one. So we did a step up. Now we're going to do a step down. Again, this is not my favorite bench. Okay, I would recommend doing this on an actual stair or like an aerobics step, you know, like they have the ones that are made for fitness. So I usually don't use those, so I don't have one. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna step down on one leg and then step it back up. This is the key into getting downstairs once you've had a surgery. This is the one that you have to master before you can walk downstairs, but you gotta be able to step down and bring it back up. And if you're getting ready for surgery, this is going to help to build these quad muscles in here to help you recover a little bit faster and give you muscle memory, so that when you're healing, your body will respond and know a little bit more what to do, how to function, how to function after you've had surgery. And it takes a little bit to get that back. Once you've done 8 to 15 reps, you're just going to switch to the other side. Okay, down and up, down and up. Go slow and try not to push too much off of that leg. Try to really use that quad to bring you up. Now when it gets easy, same thing, you can hold weights and do it with weights in your hands. But you're going to just step down and right back up. All right, the next one is going to be a fly. So we're going to hold the weights in, I call this goalpost position. You look just like a goalpost, and then you're going to bring the weights in, turn the ends of the weights to touch, and then back out. In and out. In and out. Okay? Just like this. 8 to 15 reps. And then we're going to go into a deadlift. Okay, so this one is going to get your hamstrings. I'm standing with the weights in front, feet are shoulder width apart. I'm going to put the butt back and just keeping my back straight, I'm going to let the weights go right down my shins and stand back up. When I stand up, I open up the hips just a little bit, push those hips forward just a little bit, tuck the rear under. So again, back is straight, weights down the shins, stand up and push the hips forward. Down and up. Down and up. You guys got it? And let's see, what else do I got? I got one more, and this is just for a little extra, just a little core work. This is a standing ab crunch where you bring one elbow to the opposite knee, step back down, and take it to the other side. Standing ab crunch. This is the other one that you can probably do a little bit more than 8 to 12 or 8 to 15. I would say you could probably do somewhere between 15 and 25. And when I say 15 to 25, I count like this: 1, 2, 3. So anytime, any of my counts, if you're going side to side, I count doing one side, the other side as 1 rep. Okay, so left, right, 1 rep. Left, right, 2 reps. All right, that is it. That's the workout. So I'm gonna put this workout on paper. I'll include that in the video so you can kind of see it. But now you have a demonstration of how all those exercises should work. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, shoot me a comment, and I will be happy to answer your questions.